I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Fear Inoculum by Tool. This is the band's fifth studio album, and their first album in 13 years. The reason why it's been so long in development hell is because of legal, personal, and creative reasons between the band members. Luckily, they managed to get their shit together and get the album made. It was recorded and mixed by Joe Baresi at Joe's House of Compression, Henson Recording Studios, United Recording Studios, and The Loft. The recording assistants were Garrett LaBelle, Greg Fuller, June Murakawa, Kevin Mills, Morgan Stratton, Scott Moore, and Wesley Seidman. Tool produced the album by themselves. The drum technicians were Bruce Jacoby, Joe Salvi, John Nicholson, and Junior Catiltz. The guitar technicians were Andrew Means, Tim Dawson, and Matt Mitchell. The album was mastered by Bob Ludwig at Gateway Mastering. The art direction was done by Adam Jones. The artwork was made by Alex Gray and Joyce Sue. The CGI artist was Matthew Santoro, not to be confused with the YouTuber of the same name. The album was released on August 30th, 2019 on Tool the Sectional and RCA Records. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Fear Inoculum, which was released as a single on August 7th, 2019. This is obviously the title track, and in case that wasn't obvious enough. It was very satisfying to hear Tool make a comeback, given the fact that this album spent more than a decade in development hell. What's strange is that this track broke the Guinness World Record for the longest song to chart on the Hot 100. The previous record holder was Black Star by David Bowie. The record was later broken again in 2023. The next track is Pneuma, which was released as a single on August 4th, 2020. This track has the band touching upon post-metal, which is something that Sleep Token have also done. The title is also derived from the ancient Greek word for breath, given the fact that the song has references to breathing. After that is Invincible. Eddie Vedder also made a song called Invincible, but it's not a cover of the song. Right after that is Descending. This track features water and wave sound effects from Lustmord. The following track is Culling Voices. A few years ago during a live show, Maynard James Keenan was playing Django on stage. Loudwire published an article about it, and I thought it was pretty funny. The second to last track is Chocolate Chip Trip. I remember when the angry video game nerd made his video about the other Highlight games. There's one part where he said, "I get Tool, they're awesome," the band. That's basically how I found out that he's also a fan of Tool. Sometime after the release of this album, he made a post on Twitter saying that he simply couldn't stop listening to this album because he found it to be that good. The outro for this album is Tempest. This track is notable for being the longest song that these guys ever made, at 15 minutes and 44 seconds. Granted, there are countless memes about the lengths of songs by these guys. I need to mention that only 7 of the songs could fit onto the CD due to the space limitations. The other 3 songs are interludes that are on the digital version. Litany, Contre Le Port, Legion, Inoculant, and Mockingbeat. I think they could have simply put everything on 2 CDs just to make sure we get the full experience without the need for the digital version. When researching this album, I read that it was number 1 on the Billboard 200, as well as the US top rock albums and top hard rock albums, along with the UK rock and metal albums. It was also number 1 in Portugal, Norway, New Zealand, Belgium, Australia, and Canada. The album was also certified gold in America, New Zealand, Poland, and Canada. Most of the critics really liked it since it has an 81 on Metacritic. It's just that Pitchfork thought it was mediocre. Once again, fuck Pitchfork. Now for my thoughts. I think this is a really good album. Although I don't think it's the best album from Tool, I do enjoy it for what it is. These guys prove that they can make a new album, even if it has to go through development hell. Supposedly, these guys have another album in the works, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. Overall, I highly recommend this album. Now is part where I question you. Have you listened to Fear Inoculum? If so, what do you think about it? What was your favorite song from it? Are you willing to call out Pitchfork on their bullshit? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and fuck Pitchfork.